we added a new column to SmartGit 26.1 called overlap. You can think of overlap showing you another dimension into your Git history. Where the graph shows you the historic relationship between your commits, overlap shows you the relationship between the changes introduced by those commits. It's best to try overlap for yourself to get a feel on how it works. But in this video, I want to show you how I like to use it. One straightforward thing to do is to hover on the icons. When doing so, you get a tooltip showing you the common modified files. In this case here, the selected commit is in conflict with the hovered on commit. This is not a bad thing, it just shows that the commits touch the same parts of the same file. That also means that they cannot be reordered. It can also be used to quickly detect whether the commit introduces unrelated changes. In this case here, the commit is in conflict with many other commits of that same branch. Again, this is not a problem on its own, it just hints to the commit being not clean. And splitting up the commit may make the history easier to understand. Fortunately, SmartGit makes this easy. Here we want to split off the file from the commit. We just select the file, go to split off, and select split after. And we have the changes in separate commits. Note that we could also select before. Doesn't make a difference here. Now that we have the change isolated, it's time to squash it with another commit. Overlap helps you as well, because we can quickly find the commit where the change really belongs to. Then we just use drag and drop and squash the commit. But we are not done yet. The commit still contains unrelated changes. And overlap shows us that it's in conflict with two other commits. Since this time we don't want to split off a whole file, we just select split on the commit and unstage the changes which should go into the next commit. When all is said and done, we have two commits with the changes isolated. And overlap helps here because it shows us the most likely squash targets. So we just use drag and drop again and squash the commit down to where it belongs. We can do this for the remaining commits and clean up our history in no time. If you want to zone in into one specific commit, just select it in the overlap column. The overlap information is now frozen to the selected column. And if you want, you can select multiple commits as well, which shows you the combined overlap information. Here we have a new symbol. It's red and screams danger, but don't be afraid. It just means that this upstream commit is in conflict with one of the selected commits. This is not a problem, but when it comes to merging or rebasing your branch, you'll get a conflict. Unfortunately, overlap cannot resolve the conflict for you, but you can use it to prepare for the imminent conflict, which in my experience makes the conflict resolution which comes next much easier. So we prepared for the rebase and now it's time to start it. And as predicted, we get a conflict. But we are prepared and it's easy to resolve now. There's a ton of other uses for overlap, and some are just emerging, but these have been my go-tos in the last couple of months.